everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got reveals for the golden tickets that will be dropping in-game tomorrow afternoon. This is release number 4 of the golden ticket promo. Let's go ahead and go right through the cards here. We're going to start with Justin Jefferson, which attribute-wise, this card looks great. All of the cards are going to look great. When it comes down to it, and for the life of me, I have no idea why EA won't just simply tweet out the abilities along with the cards when they show these reveals on Twitter. But this card looks crazy good from an attribute standpoint. 99 speed, jumping, catch in traffic, deep route running, mid route running, the short route running, and spec catch are the lowest attributes on here. Here's the thing, this card attribute-wise is no better than Ultimate Legend Megatron, but you know what? This card's going to cost well over 1 million coins tomorrow, and Ultimate Legend Megatron is probably like 500 to 600,000 coins. So it's just very important to keep those things in mind. The biggest question is, what abilities will this Justin Jefferson card get? If he doesn't have Jukebox or Evasive, it's going to be a huge L. He should, being that he's a golden ticket, have access to pretty much all of the X factors that wide receivers get. So I would definitely recommend, if you're going to use an X factor slot on this card, to go with Yak 'em Up. That's basically been like my favorite X factor on wide receivers right now. You combine that with Jukebox or Evasive, you're usually going to make a couple people miss right after the catch because of the juke moves, and typically with Yak 'em Up, they're going to end up breaking a tackle after the catch as well. So it's just a really good combination. So for this card to be great, it's going to have that. And then the other 0 AP ability choices, you know, that I would personally like to see is maybe a route technician, maybe a deep elite. Short and elite's not a bad option. But like I said, even if it has the abilities I just named, it's not going to be any better than the Ultimate Legend Megatron, and there's a few other wide receivers out there. So I just, unless you're a Vikings fan or a huge Justin Jefferson fan, an LSU fan, be careful of overpaying for cards like this when they have cards that are very similar that maybe have been out a couple weeks that are going to be half the price. So that's kind of my take on this one. The next card up is going to be right outside linebacker Bo Jackson. Again, we've gotten so many of these outside linebackers and middle linebackers that are supposed to be users from this promo, and a lot of them are very expensive. They're all pretty good, but they're all pretty similar as well. I just don't simply see this right outside linebacker Bo Jackson being much different or much better than Patrick Willis or golden ticket Megatron, the right outside linebacker or left outside linebacker version, the Rob Gronkowski middle linebacker. You can't see the pass attributes on here. I would assume that man and zone coverage are probably going to be 98 or 99. He does have stock 99 speed, acceleration, play rec, block shed, power move. The finesse moves at 88, tackle at 99 as well. The right outside linebacker combine Bo Jackson was a really, really good card, so this one's going to be a playoff of that. As far as abilities go, I would assume or hope that you're going to see either Avalanche on here, and then, a mid-zone KO and Lurk Artist, or a mid-zone KO, Lurk Artist, and Tackle Supreme. And if so, you'll probably or hopefully only have to spend the 1 AP on it, depending on how those buckets are broken down. But remember, if those abilities outside of Lurk Artist are discounted at 0, you can get those two for 0, and then Lurk Artist is pretty much always going to be 1 AP on a pass coverage linebacker, in this case Bo Jackson being an outside linebacker, but he does have that pass coverage archetype. So this one, I don't see any way that it's going to separate itself from the existing linebackers that we have from the golden ticket promo. The third one's an interesting one, right? So if you love to run the ball, and I would have to assume that this card is going to get Vanguard, and if it does, boy, is it going to be an annoying one. I actually salute the creator of this one because it's a little outside of the box. It's going to be a scummy card. It's going to be a toxic card. But you know what? It's May, so I'm not too mad at this one. It's Vita Vea golden ticket tight end card. 99 stock speed is crazy. 99 run block. Short route running 95. Mid 94. Catch in traffic is going to be 93. Regular catch 96. And spectacular catch 99. I would have boosted the regular catch over the spec catch. I'm not, I don't know if that creator had that choice or not. And then, I'm just very curious if they see maybe a runoff elite on this card, an honorary lineman. Like, this is strictly going to be a toxic run scheme player. And if that's your cup of pudding or your cup of tea, I don't know if that first phrase is one I totally just made up, then this is going to be the card for you. So this is the best one out of the 4 that are dropping today. And the fourth one is Jesse Bates. I'm actually not extremely mad at this one. because his Team of the Year card at a 97 overall, I believe it was good, but had bad ability. So I could see a Falcons fan or a Bengals fan, probably a Falcons fan, that made this card and basically was like, yo, I want Jesse Bates, but I actually want the card to be good this time. And if that's the case, I'm cool with it. 99 speed, 99 zone, 96 hit power, only 91 man. Would have liked to see that maybe at the 95 plus threshold there. Pursue, play rec, very good. Acceleration, great. Tackle, 95. With this one, I don't think that the creator had him in mind as far as like a sub linebacker, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see like a deep zone KO for 0, a pick artist for 0, and then I don't know what they would do after that. Hopefully secure tackler or tackle supreme. If they created it with the intentions for it to be another sub linebacker or user card, potentially you're going to see a mid zone KO or a variation of other zone knockout abilities, being that he is a zone archetype. And also, with all of these golden tickets, remember they get the AKA X Factor. So if you're going to use this one, I would highly recommend going with universal coverage. That's going to give you knockouts pretty much anywhere on the field. With the low man coverage, I don't think he's going to be, I don't think that he's going to have man coverage abilities based off of what the creator of this card probably went with. So those are the 4 cards that are dropping tomorrow. It's not the final release of golden tickets. More should be on the way, but we're getting them every Tuesday. If any of these cards fit your theme team, you're probably excited about them, but I think generally speaking, they did do a good job with the X Factor, the AKA X Factors, as I just said. But between Ultimate Legends, which we've seen over the course of the last like 3 or 4 weeks, getting a baked on ability, and in some cases getting an X Factor treated as ability, then getting 2 0 AP buckets, and now as of this past weekend with Revis and John Runyon and company, getting another 1 AP discounted bucket. You compare those type of cards and those type of discounted abilities to these golden tickets, it's making it really hard to get excited for golden tickets, which are supposed to be the creme de la creme, the cream of the crop, the best cards in the game. And I'm not saying these cards are terrible. They're certainly usable. I hate when people throw out the not usable word when it comes to any MUT card, because there's a lot of people out there that can use a lot of different cards. It's not always going to have to be the meta, the cards that give you the best thing that all the pro players or competitive players are running, but it does make it feel a little bit less exciting when you look at these cards and you're more so kind of waiting for Saturday with Ultimate Legends. And even with the Theme Team All-Star promo, there are some pros and cons to that promo, but we know that those cards get any of the X Factors as well, and then they got 2 0 AP ability buckets and a lot of really good choices out there, whereas these cards will have that, but the choices are a little bit limited. And if there's a not so knowledgeable person creating these cards, and I'm not mad at the choices of the cards for any of these. If I pull a golden ticket, I'm making whoever the heck I want, and I don't care what anybody else says. But just from a general standpoint, outside looking in, I'm just not feeling like, oh my God, I need this card, I need that card. And that's the feeling that I feel like we're missing from golden tickets this year. So that, and there's really no way to get these cards other than spending money. They have been popping up in mystery packs and other things like that, but some of them are just still super overpriced. And at this point in the year, you'd like to see a few of them come down in price. Maybe a reroll pack for training every week could be a solution. I know everybody wants the training variety pack to come back. I simply don't see that happening. I think the mystery pack is the training variety pack, just with a different name, and EA's kind of been standing firm on that one literally since day one. I think mystery pack was available pretty much at launch or within the first month of the game, and that's why I don't think we're going to see training variety pack back. Would that bring some more excitement to golden tickets? Maybe, possibly, probably, yeah. Also, I mentioned it in this morning's video or afternoon video, no fan appreciation yet, so no word on if we're going to be able to get one of these golden tickets for free at the end of it. I still think we do, but it would be nice to kind of know that information if EA threw it out there. Hopefully we do see fan appreciation next week with the end of the Theme Team All-Star promo upcoming this Thursday. So that's all I got. Let me know if you're going to go after any of these cards. Let me know your level of excitement on these cards 1 through 10. Leave it down below in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.